Here we go. It's 13 totally random useless facts of knowledge, episode 5 with me, your host Josh Levine. And before I get started, if you're new and enjoying these shows, please support my channel. Before you leave, click subscribe below, like, post some feedback. I love hearing from you guys. The button and all my other social media links are at the bottom drop down. So, and as always, I must issue this disclaimer. I believe everything I'm about to say is true, but it may not be, but I think so. So here they are. Coming in at number 1, 7% of American adults actually believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. 7% may not sound like a lot to you people, but that actually works to 16.4 million American adults. That's enough to swing an election. That's kind of terrifying. Anyway, number 2, when the inventor of the Frisbee died, he was cremated and made into a Frisbee. It's true. Walter Morrison, the inventor of the Pluto Platter, as it was originally called, died in 2010, and his family had his remains turned into a Frisbee. Wow. Number 3, it is a fact that during the average human lifetime, you will produce enough saliva to fill 2 swimming pools. So instead of cry me a river, it should be spit me a couple of pools. Told you there'd be cheesy jokes. Next up, number 4, movie trailers were originally shown after the movie, which is why they were called trailers. Who is the marketing genius that came up with that? I guess they quickly figured out no one was watching them, so I think they should call them starters. All right, number 5, an American eagle can kill a small deer. It is a fact, and don't Google the videos. I was doing some research on something completely different when I stumbled upon it, and yeah, it's horrific. Next up, number 6, more people are killed in injuries caused by taking selfies than by shark attacks. In fact, there were 5 deaths last year due to shark attacks and 35 deaths due to selfies, but I actually believe that number, it's probably a lot higher. I think that's ones they could prove. You know, people texting in their cars and you know what I'm talking about, Snapchat. Coming in at number 7, the US Navy uses Xbox controllers for their periscopes. It's true. It was determined that the control stick for periscopes was so complicated it took hours for the guys to learn it, and the Xbox controller, just minutes. Probably because most of them had just got done playing Xbox because they're probably 18, 19 years old. Pretty cool. All right, next up, number 8. In the 16th century, a Turkish woman could initiate a divorce if her husband didn't pour them coffee. It seems coffee was such an integral part of the Turkish society that, that was a fact at that time. Boy, have women's rights really improved in Turkey since then, I think. Next up, number 9. It is believed approximately that 10 to 20% of all US power outages each year are caused by squirrels. When are we gonna do something about those darn squirrels? I actually like them, they're very cute. Next up, number 10. Nearly 3% of the ice at the Antarctic and in the glaciers is actually penguin urine. Yeah, I had to tell you that one. Because the temperatures in the Antarctic are always below 0, the urine can't evaporate and has nowhere to go. Yeah. It makes you think of that fresh spring water, doesn't it? Next up, number 11. Abba turned down $1 billion, yes, $1 billion, to do a reunion tour. In 2000, they were offered $1 billion to do 100 shows. It would have been $250 million per member, and they turned it down. And you have to remember, Abba sold over 380 million albums worldwide and is the 3rd best-selling group of all time, only behind Queen and the Beatles. Pretty cool. Coming in at number 12, 1 in 3 divorce filings in the US contain the word Facebook. Well, I guess that's better than YouTube. Ah. Next up, number 13, my last. George W. Bush was a football cheerleader in high school and at Yale. Hey, me too, just not at Yale. There you go. As promised, I gave you 13, if not more, random facts of useless knowledge. Please like, click subscribe, turn on that little notification bell, and place your comments below. Please feel free to share some of your strange facts with me. All my contacts and social media links are below. I love hearing from you. Until next time.